Hi, we're so awkward. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Rachel.
And today we're going to be
Finishing projects!
that have been collecting in our closet for many years.
The oldest one I have right now is 4 years old.
My oldest one is 3 years old. So we shall see what we get done today. We're not setting a time limit. I think it's going to be based on exhaustion level.
But I'm going to try to finish as many as I can.
Because
they're almost done.
Because we all know that you don't just have one project in your closet. You have many projects in your closet. Because you are creative people.
Yes.
So let's be creative and finish those creations.
Yes, let's get sewing.
Finishing project number 1.
This is the real magic here, people. All you have to do is get this whole thing through this little hole.
And you only have one seam.
Ta-da!
All right, you got one done.
One is done.
Well, we're off to a great start.
Yeah.
First of all, show us your size of stockings and what. How are you going to get them to get together?
I'm just gonna go
Why don't
around,
you-
I'm going around the small stocking and then cutting off that extra.
Or you could sew around the booty and then cut the extra off the top. And that way you won't. It would be. Yeah, I say you do that. Can you do that?
No, the booty is still smaller. Look,
Not by much. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it matters, but I think your way would be a lot less frustrating.
But how frustrated are you right now?
Not very, only because I have an empty bobbin and I was sewing.
She sewed
Just
around
sew-
half
I
of the
sew-
stocking and ran out of bobbin an inch thin. In the family, because now my aprons are not the same size. And I've got gappage.
How'd that
I
happen?
don't know. In the cutting process, I guess. So I'm just gonna have to make do. I'm gonna cut that off first.
Brooke, it's not crisp.
I've got a bump.
Oh my gosh.
I just go with it.
Where's the bump? Can you smooth it the other way?
Well, it's sewn all the way
Oh,
around.
shoot. Oh, man. Where's the bump? At the top? I think you're going to have to undo that because you don't want a bump at the
Here,
top. If
here.
it was at the bottom.
Here.
Nope. If it was at the bottom, I'd say go for it. But since it's at the top and you've already sewn the bottom, get out your seam ripper.
This is why we put these projects aside.
I think so. All these projects are projects that, like, we hit a snag and then put them away for a while in the naughty corner.
Naughty corner.
Naughty corner.
One of my projects, an apron from my friend. Don't worry, she won't see this until afterwards. I hope I made the ties big enough. I think so. So she's got beach scene on one side and the woods on the other side. 2 things that she really likes.
Awesome.
So, Merry Christmas, Phoebe.
I've gotten myself into a pickle. Somehow, I'm trying to do this long stitch here, and I have to do it inside this little hole. I have to stitch the entire outside of this, top stitch the entire outside of this bag inside this little hole right here that I've made from the handle of this bag. I don't know how I got into this pickle. It's almost like a Mobius.
How's it going, Rachel?
I just finished 6 bags. 2,
Sweet.
4, 6 bags. These have been 99% finished for almost 4 years now.
Yay!
And I started these when I lived in Florida, and now they're done.
Yay!
Woo!
Woo! What are you working on? Handkerchiefs.
Oops.
I'm making handkerchiefs.
For who?
Do you say handkerchief or handkerchief?
I say handkerchief.
Handkerchief. For my roommate.
You mean the one that just walked by?
Yeah, the one that just walked by and saw everything. He asked for these, so that's what I'm doing.
You're doing some decorative edging. That looks nice.
Well, I need to put a little pizzazz into it. Not just plain stitching for me. No way. Whoa. Can I be long enough? Yes.
Woohoo!
Yep. Just the right amount. That's going to be one side. And
Nice.
this will be the other side.
That's gonna be a nice apron.
Yeah. This month's plant of the month is a Pothos. Pothos is a very wonderful plant to have because they are so easy to take care of. If you don't know how to take care of houseplants, you get yourself a Pothos. They come in all sorts of different colors and varieties. This one is the Snow Queen, and it's got nice marbleization in it. And if we turn around, we have another one over here. And eventually it'll get nice and trailing and long, and you can leave it hanging like that. If you get tired of it, you can cut it back. It'll grow some more, however your heart's content. Super easy. Highly recommended.
It's that time of the month for our monthly tip. Just a tip. So through this process of finishing up some projects that I've been working on, I realized I really need to start keeping track of my projects. So get yourself a notebook and write in it. You can write projects you've done and given to other people and who you gave them to, because I made a bunch of scarves last year and I cannot remember who got them. So that's one thing.
Some people might be getting another scarf for Christmas.
Maybe. Anyway, you can also write like where you left off in a project. I have a current project at home that I cannot remember which step I'm on, and it's going to take me a long time to figure it out where I am. So if I had written down where I had left off, problem solved. So that's our tip. Get a notebook.
Magic hour.
Yes, I'm working on an infinity scarf, and this is the step before you get to the magic of turning it inside out. So you stick your arm in, and you reach and you grab onto this. Make sure you keep track of where your seam is. And you pull it here.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
Okay, so you're shrinking it in half inside out, right?
Inside out.
Got it. And that's how it becomes infinity.
And then you sew, you do a seam. You put the right sides together. That's what you're doing. And then you sew around this top edge, so that's what makes it an infinity scarf.
I get it.
And then you pull it out
Through the
a little
hole.
pocket, and then you sew up the pocket. You'll have one more seam to do when you're done.
Woo! One more seam.
One more seam.
Brooke, I just found another project I need to do. This is what happens when you have a kitten.
He bit off the strings.
He tore off the string.
Is that why it fell off my chair?
Yes, because it wasn't tied on.
Yeah, you get on that.
This is going to be by hand, though. I can't do this by machine.
I would just stick it under there and just, yeah.
That's not going to work.
No, you just have to squish the filling in.
It's a big giant.
I could do it.
Then do it.
I will.
You do it. Do it. I want to see it.
Okay.
You have a better machine than me anyway, so.
All right, I'll do it next.
Okay. She's shoving it under the machine. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's not pretty, but I did it.
Woo! She fixed my seat. Hold it still. Oh, she fixed my seat cushion.
Yay!
Yay.
Now we can tie it and it won't fall off.
Take that, Kendall. That's a wrap. We're done sewing for the day because our brains are tired and we've broken too many needles.
I've only broken 2.
I didn't break any. Sorry. I didn't break any needles. So we have all our projects done.
What did you finish today, Brooke?
I made a stack of handkerchiefs.
That's very nice.
Yes.
Useful.
And I made 2 lovely aprons.
Double-sided.
Double-sided. So they have a little pizzazz on each side, depending on the flavor of the person. Hopefully you can see that.
Probably not.
That's okay.
Okay,
What did you finish?
A whole bag of stuff. Remember the bag at the beginning that was full of half finished projects? Okay, one mask,
One mask.
one stocking for my dogs,
One stocking.
because that's very important, you know. 6 little bags. These are for like little project bags if you're a knitter or something.
And I'll be taking one before she leaves.
Yeah.
She doesn't know it yet, but I'll be taking one out of her bag.
Okay, and then I did 6 infinity scarves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 2 of them were like, all I had to do was turn them inside out, but I'm counting them.
So what you're saying is that you kicked booty today.
I just was on
It's
fire.
on fire today.
Oh my gosh.
I made 2 aprons and handkerchiefs.
I'm so happy to have this done and out of my closet. So it was junking it up, and now it's all gone. I can give these away to people that I love. Anyway, until next time, don't forget
To
to
subscribe.
Oh yeah, to subscribe
Yes.
on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and then don't forget to be so awkward.